We often think of depression as a purely emotional or psychological condition. But what if the root of it also lies in your immune system? Recent research suggests exactly that. This video explores a fascinating and growing field of science, the connection between inflammation and depression, and how understanding this link could change the way we treat mental illness in the future. Let's start with a question. Why would your body's immune response, something designed to fight off infection, have anything to do with your mood? To answer that, we need to go way back, to our ancestors. Imagine a human in the wild, thousands of years ago, injured, vulnerable, sick. In moments like these, the body triggers inflammation, a defense mechanism to protect and heal. But here's the twist. Along with the fever and fatigue, our ancestors likely experienced something else: withdrawal from others, low energy, and a loss of interest in normal activities. Sound familiar? That's right, these behaviors mirror symptoms of depression. Why? Because isolating yourself while injured could reduce the risk of infection, preserve energy, and avoid predators. From an evolutionary standpoint, depressive behavior was protective. Fast forward to today. We're no longer fighting tigers or nursing wounds in caves, but our bodies still use the same biological systems. Only now, our immune response can be triggered by modern stress, like social rejection, chronic work pressure, sleep loss, or poor diet. And instead of helping us heal, inflammation may be fueling depression itself. This is what scientists now call the inflammatory hypothesis of depression. It's not just a theory. There's growing evidence. People with major depression often have elevated levels of inflammatory markers in their blood, like CRP and cytokines. Those markers are linked to worse symptoms, especially fatigue, poor concentration, and lack of motivation. And in some cases, anti-inflammatory treatments have actually reduced depressive symptoms, particularly in patients who didn't respond to traditional antidepressants. But before we start taking ibuprofen for our mood, let's be clear. Inflammation is only one piece of the puzzle. Depression is complex, involving brain chemistry, genetics, trauma, social context, and more. But inflammation may help explain why some people don't improve with standard treatments, and it opens the door to new, personalized approaches to care. Imagine a future where a simple blood test helps determine whether your depression is linked to inflammation, and then you receive a treatment that's tailored to your biology. That's the promise of this research. It's not about replacing therapy or medication. It's about expanding the toolkit and finally recognizing that mental health is also physical health. So if you've ever felt misunderstood in your struggle with depression, if you've tried treatments that didn't work and wondered why, you're not weak, you're not broken. You may simply have a brain that's reacting to a body in distress, and science is finally catching up. Because depression isn't just in your head, it's also in your cells, your blood, and your biology. And understanding that could be the key to healing it, for good.